What's up, guys? It is Brian here. Today, going to be talking about the San Francisco 49ers and their matchup against the New York Jets this Sunday at Levi Stadium. So let's get this video started. But before I make this video, I wanted to show my condolences to Chip Kelly because his father passed away on Sunday. Trent Baalke announced later in the afternoon that his father passed away, so that was sad. And there's bigger things than football, so it was really sad to hear about that news. And hopefully Chip Kelly, he's coping it well, and hopefully he can get through it. And we're rooting for you, Chip Kelly. Hopefully you're dealing with this well, and rest in peace, Chip Kelly's father. All right, back to the video. So, tail of the tape, the San Francisco 49ers, they had a disastrous game. I already said everything on my last video, so if you want to watch it, it's on the card section right there. But the New York Jets, they had an awful game as well. I think they had a 10 times worse game than San Francisco because they lost 41-10, and Ryan Fitzpatrick ended up getting benched in favor of Bryce Petty, so that was pretty disappointing on Ryan Fitzpatrick's part, and I think he knows he's not coming back to the New York Jets, and he's just a one-hit wonder. Disappointing to say. Always has a good season, then turns it around with an awful season, so that's how it is. And Todd Bowles, I hope he stays for a year or two because he showed a lot of promise in his first year, and hopefully he can keep his job and keep this team turning around, because you can't just fire him instantly. But I mean, if he does lose by 30 points for the rest of his games, then I can't defend that. But if his team is playing for him and they win a game or two and they keep the games competitive, I think they should keep it. But if they lose in the way that they're losing now, I would get rid of him quickly. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's a Todd Bowles team that they're capable of having that many blowouts for the rest of the season. So hopefully he does do well and keeps his job and can build his team in a couple of years, because building an NFL team is not that easy. So just letting y'all know. But anyways, predictions. Who am I going to go with? Actually, I really don't want to go for anyone. Both teams suck. I think this is a worse prediction than the Bears and 49ers game, because at least the Bears, they came off a competitive game against the Tennessee Titans that week ago before they faced the 49ers. But the Jets, they're coming off a blowout against the Colts, so that doesn't help the situation. And the 49ers, they got blown out by the Bears, surprisingly, by Vic Fangio's squad. So good job, Vic Fangio, by the way. But it was pretty disastrous for both teams. So I really don't know who to go with. For me, I guess I'll go with the San Francisco 49ers. I'll go with my team, the home team, playing this week. The reason why is I think Colin Kaepernick is going to have a rebound game. Yes, I think he'll have a rebound game, because I guess this weather or whatever, I don't want to use the weather as an excuse, but if he wants to use it as an excuse, he can. But I think he can have a rebound game just like he did against the Miami Dolphins, and I think Carlos Hyde can run this team over, maybe, I'm not sure, but he can do some work against the Jets defense. And I don't know what's going on with Sheldon Richardson's situation. I think he wants to leave that team, so we'll see then. But the Jets defense is not that good. I can't believe I'm saying that. I mean, out of a Todd Bowles defense, this is a pretty terrible defense, I'm not going to lie. And Darrelle Revis is not Darrelle Revis anymore. I'm sorry to say that. I wish he was the elite corner that he was, but just not in him anymore. I think he just hit the age, the time to say, oh, I'm not the elite corner anymore in the NFL. So I think if he wants to keep playing in the NFL, he's going to just be an alright corner, but he's not going to be that shutdown cornerback that shut down Calvin Johnson, Julio Jones, all those great players from years ago. So that Darrelle Revis is gone, but if he still wants to play, then that's up to him. I don't know. I don't talk to him, so I can't really speak about him, but if he wants to still play, then more power to him. But I think the San Francisco defense, they might be able to stop Bryce Petty. I'm not sure. I can't really say that after not stopping Matt Barkley, of all people, but hopefully they can stop Bryce Petty and the pretty stale offense. I mean, Matt Forte, he's not Chris Ivory from last year. I don't know what's going on with him. I thought that he was going to be an upgrade over Chris Ivory. I'm not going to lie, but it's not happening. Not the case this year. And the receivers, losing Eric Decker, that was a big loss, because I think when he got lost, there wasn't a lot of options for Ryan Fitzpatrick or Fun Patrick, whatever you want to call him. It was just weird. But I think San Francisco, they can stop the New York Jets. Really, I think they can win this game. Maybe it'll be a close game because both teams are bad, and they'll keep the offense working because both defenses are not really that good. So that's what I think. I think Kaepernick might have a good day. Hopefully he can have a rebound game. I'm still trying to root for this guy, even though I wanted him gone on my last video, but I was being the prisoner of the moment. So hopefully he can do something against the Jets. But if he does nothing against the Jets, if he just stinks up the joint like he did against the Bills and the Bears or something like that, then I will have resentment on what I just said just now. So I'm still rooting for Kaepernick. Hopefully he could do some work, and we'll see this Sunday. But final prediction for me, final score will be San Francisco 27, New York Jets 21. I'll go with that. I think they can win this game. I'm going to be showing all faith to the 49ers, and my pride's going to be on the line. Hopefully they don't let me down, and if they do let me down, then I can't really do anything about that. But I think they can win this game, and if they do, then I'll be really happy. I'll celebrate like we won the Super Bowl, to be honest with you. I know it's against a bad team in the Jets, and we're a bad team too, but I don't care. We've lost like 10 or 11 in a row, so I need a win in some way, shape, or form. So that's how I think of it, and hopefully Kaepernick, Carlos Hyde can have a good game, and hopefully the defense can stop Matt Forte and stuff like that. And please let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, do whatever you want with this video, and I'm going to be catching you guys up later in the next video when I predict the 49ers and Falcons game. So I'll see y'all then, and you guys have a nice week. Bye, guys.